I want you guys to imagine you're in a different country getting girls and making so much money from your business. Or imagine you're jacked and everybody at work notices and everybody at school notices. The reality of it, it's just not you yet. It could be you. And by listening to this 3-step sequence in my video, it'll get you closer and closer to your dreams. Don't just listen to one step though, because listening to all 3 steps will get you all the knowledge you need to know on getting closer to what you want in life one day. Guys, do you ever feel like you're ready to take on the world? Feel so motivated, and then hours later it just goes away and you just end up scrolling on TikTok? Many people suffer from this, but there's a solution for you guys out there. And that solution is change your mindset, which is step 1. In a day, think about all the negative things you say about yourself. It's gotta be over 100 negative things, and that's setting you back from becoming the best possible version of yourself. What you think in your mind just becomes reality. I know it sounds weird, I know it doesn't sound right, but trust me guys, it's true. Sometimes in my head, guys, I say, oh, I'm so dumb, or something like that, and that's why most people suffer from being lazy. We all need to change our mindset to thinking, oh, I could do anything, I can accomplish anything, I can take on the world. We need to think that to ourselves and look in the mirror and be like, I'm the effing man and I can do this. So many successful people do that. A fat guy is fat because he sees himself as being fat. Like, you have to think that you could do anything. You might not believe this, but there was this study where 2 people drank a milkshake, and the person giving out the milkshake told person A it was a protein shake, a healthy shake, and then told person B it was an unhealthy shake with fat and sugar and stuff. And both people drank the exact same milkshake, and guess what happened? Person's A body responded differently than person's B body. Person's A body responded in a healthy way, taking in protein somehow, and person's B is how you expected it to be. He absorbed it by taking in extra fat in his body, and it didn't really do anything for him. It's the placebo effect. It's crazy how our mind works, but it's true. Now, after hearing that study, that phrase, just believe in yourself, doesn't sound so weird after all. Guys, step 2 is imagine. I want you guys to imagine where your life would be if you didn't play video games or do the bad habit that you guys do every day, like eat bad foods or do something like that. I want you to imagine where your life would be if you didn't do those things. Imagine if you took that time and put it into something productive, like playing the guitar or learning business or learning how to get jacked or something like that. Imagine if you put your time into something productive instead of playing video games, which are useless in the grand scheme of things. When you're laying on your deathbed, does video games really matter? It's a major setback to becoming successful as video games. It's like a lawnmower without any wheels. It won't work, guys. You have to take out the bad habits. I just want you guys to imagine where you think you'd be without those bad habits that you do every single day. Because I know you'd be somewhere different right now. You'd be more confident. More people would like you, most likely. And I think the same thing. I have some bad habits, and I think where I could be in my life right now if I didn't do those bad habits. Imagine if you didn't listen to your brain. Your brain tries to pull you towards the easy route. Tries to pull you towards, oh, eating one piece of cake will be fine, and oh, playing video games is fine. Guys, in the grand scheme of things, it's not fine, because eating one piece of cake now will lead into eternal damnation of eating more cake, and then eventually you're obese. Guys, I want you guys to use this as a motivator. Think of where you'd be in life right now if you didn't do those really crappy habits you do every day. Use it as a motivator to become somebody better. How's your guys' discipline doing? Is it good, bad, mediocre? Well, most of us, our discipline is pretty bad, and we have to recognize discipline versus motivation. This is where step 3 comes in, guys. Step 3 is to become disciplined. We have to earn discipline by saying to ourselves, F off brain, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna go do things I don't wanna do. I'm not gonna go eat that cake. Discipline is doing things you don't want to do regardless of how you feel or your motivation. I want you guys to realize the difference between discipline and motivation. This is why I constructed a video just for you, telling you the difference between discipline and motivation. It explains everything you need to know and explains the last 3rd step that's essential to becoming the best version of yourself. By listening to this last step, it'll get you closer and closer to what you want to become one day. So go click on the video just popped up. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe.